Malaysia being such a diverse culture, there's so many interesting stories to share with the world. And because we're so close to Pinewood Studios, in fact, we already have a lot of our students are interning with the Pinewood Studios, acting as extras. So this is a good exposure for our students.
So far, we can see a successful story from MMU in terms of producing a quality student. I'm sure everybody heard about Bobo Boy. Yeah. I'm sure that is one of your product of your student. I think MMU will create more quality student in future with this.
Okay, saya nampak macam gas Abu Bakar, kan? Kita nampak hasil dia buat melahirkan filem, ada beberapa filem sebelum ni pun dia buat pun okey, sukses. Lepas tu filem Polis Hero dia buat kan, pun sukses. Dia nampaklah ini menunjukkan apa yang you belajar tu you boleh praktikkan dalam karya-karya you. Sama juga macam yang buat Terbaik Dari Langit kan. Kita nak filem-filem yang ada nilai artistik yang tinggi, dalam at the same time kita nakkan filem-filem yang ada commercial value yang kuat. Because Hollywood, Bollywood di Hong Kong, mana negara dunia pun dia tidak boleh berdiri tanpa kekuatan komersial.
Filmmakers who graduate from film school, they tend to be more on the classical side of filmmaking. They have a basis of historical films that they studied while in film school, and so their films tend to be crowd pleasers and narratively easier for an audience to grasp and understand.
My favorite subject so far is editing class in post-production. Love the power of editing, manipulating story and really controlling what the audience sees and what the audience does not see.
We are learning the technical stuff and getting to know the basics of being in the production industry. It's like we are learning lightings, sound, cameras, and all of that.
Editing is quite fun. You can make a lot of story, not only just based on the script.
First, in this industry, animation industry, or we call it character industry, you need to have passion, you have to have the skills, and most importantly, you need to work together to create a product. You know, you need to tolerate, you need to understand, and then you really need to have a very strong art understanding.
We had a chance where we got a producing class from USC. We also had a screenwriting class from the USC, where they really bring us into the filmmaking industry in the Hollywood.
There's lecturers from USC. It gives us some ideas of how to make Hollywood films adapt with Asia films.
I collaborated with Setenku for his short film, The Mountain. I learned many things from him. It's very valuable experience for students. They are teachers. They have lots of knowledge that they can pass down.
The art of storytelling goes through all of the art. What you make your games about, what you make your films about, that's the hard part. At SC you get the whole broad picture and you get experience with all of the various aspects of telling a story using the moving image.
What we're particularly interested in is the breadth of the education, whether it's history and theory, whether it's interactive media, whether it's traditional production techniques. One needs to know them all if you're going to have a real career.
Because in film school, we learn to make mistakes. I think this is a good start where actually you try not to make the same mistake when you go out. But when someone who has not have any background in film school, they tend to make their mistakes during their projects, and which is very, very critical, especially when it's working with big budget projects.
To be more convenient, we can actually go to our own cinema, which is located in FCA itself. We can actually have a real life-like experience in a cinema of watching our own films.
It's a dream come true actually, because when you play your film in the cinema, it's like watching, whoa, it's my film playing in the cinema.
Where we encourage our students to explore the art of creating sound for the film. We want to emphasize in our students, because it's not really given much emphasis in the industry, so that they have more appreciation towards the craft of filmmaking.
My job is actually to inspire more film editors, not just film, but media editors as a whole. So this is one of the biggest challenge to find them.
Magica provides facility for post-production, and they are one of the biggest in Asia actually, from Japan. They also exposes our students who will be interested in post-production, such as editing, VFX, anything that goes in post-production is something Magica can help with, expose our students with.
In MMU, I think it sets a very conducive environment for you to explore who you are and who you want to be. So that is very, very important. Example, back then we started a theatre club in MMU. Who knew that now after 16 years, 15 years after we graduated, we opened a production house and we've produced at least 40 videos for the past 3 years. Very exciting.
Saya rasa karya-karya mereka ni sebenarnya lebih baik daripada community professional. Mereka ni besok sudah lulus di universiti akan masuk dan terlibat secara profesional dalam bidang industri ini. Sebab kita perlukan tenaga-tenaga yang mahir, tenaga-tenaga yang terlatih dan tenaga-tenaga yang pintar. Saya sebenarnya terperanjat sebab apa? Mereka sudah sampai ke satu taraf yang memeranjatkan saya lah. Mereka sudah tahu nahu filem, penerbitan filem, macam mana filem nak dikuatkan dan sebagainya.
I won few awards for best film in my first feature film, and also recently achieved the most highest grossing box office for my film Police Evo. So I think it's a good idea to have one dedicated campus for creative cinematic art, whereby focusing on filmmaking, especially from my experience, from my background, we need more skillful workers that have education. When I heard about this, I think it's a good step that MMU took in order to develop more talent for the industry.